Alright, you guys, so I came up to talk to Dad about some things, and we decided to take a look at these doors. Now, look. This is all mud, and this is the problem with putting mud on a car. See if I can get it to do it. Look. The problem is, it eventually comes. It might not come off in a year, but these fenders have only been sitting outside for a year.
Yeah, but it's hard to say how long that mud's been in there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using mud, guys. It's just, you want to cut.
Every car has a skin coat.
If you're going to use mud, you want to cut the rust out. You don't want to put mud over rust.
I'm going to have to go cut a lower door section out to probably fix
If you put mud over any kind of rust, at all, if there's rust there and you put Bondo over it, it is going to bubble.
Look right here, you guys.
Look how thick this paint is, man. I mean, this don't do it justice, man. I mean, you look around the mirror and it really shows it. I mean, this has got probably 12 layers on it, man. I have no choice but to strip this door out. I mean, this guy's been cool and all, but I mean, you buy these fucking doors like this, you probably pay really good money.
That's not what I hear you. Like, look, you guys. See that, all that mud right there?
Mud.
That's all, and you can even feel it. Like, look, if you feel here, you feel it really high here, and it don't really stop till about here.
No, because look, hold on for a minute. When you're gonna fill in a hole like this, man, you can't just put mud in the hole. You have to come out and around and smooth it all in, feather it all in. If you just did mud here,
you could be a jackass and somehow pop root something here and just. That's why this whole door is robbed out. Look, that's the bottom.
Yeah, don't go no more. Just take the paint off the top of it, dude. He's not one putting the metal in these doors. He's old, he's sick, and he wants his truck back. And I want to get it back to him.
Oh wow. Dude, it's ate up probably all the way up here. I'm finally getting a good middle, but that's all pitted.
I mean, he just wants his truck back. This was his dad's truck. He's sick. He's old. He wants it back. I'm not gonna beat all this old Bondo out and everything else.
Here's the deal.
I mean, I'm gonna do what you're not supposed to do.
So the right way to do this would be to get in either a whole other door, which for these trucks is getting hard to find because this area here, you guys look, which this ain't even the right door. Look, stand over here. So something you guys need to know is the 70s ones don't have this little indentation here. This door is completely smooth here. It don't have the indentation for the handle, around the handle.
So the thing is, I could have got him two 70s blue doors. That was probably perfect.
I got a door out back. I think still I can show you guys the difference. I think I've already done a video on it. But I can't remember. I think it's 80. They started doing this number. But before that, this is all smooth. You don't have this indentation here. This is just one.
I don't know how good this should show up, but where are we at here? Can you see how thick that is not indented in the middle. That lip you see around where that mirror goes, that is paint.
Let's see here, you guys. You guys ready? That's what I thought. I'm not gonna go no further, but look. If it's chipping out real easy, I have to take it out. That is a hole. That's Bondo. Look, watch. This is a hole that this gentleman that our customer bought this from, and all he did.
No, this has probably been in here for a long time, guys. This Bondo's been here for a while. The guy that painted this shit green didn't do this Bondo work. This Bondo work was in his doors. Yeah, I'm positive. Because look at his paint job. Look at these runs. Can you see that, man? I mean,
who does that? Who fills in a fucking hole with Bondo?
Everybody does, especially back in the day when these doors was probably done.
Yeah, but you know how easy it would have been just to.
It's not that easy here.
The lip?
No, it's not that simple, man.
So you can't just
this
flip
shit's
the lip
rolled.
here and here?
This skin is rolled over. When you buy a door skin, it comes like this. It comes with the lip like this, and the door skin goes on, and you have to have a tool to crimp this fucking panel.
Why couldn't you have been back then? Just
you could have cut it out you could have cut it like that and welded it in and smoothed it out. Yeah, you could have, but they wouldn't because it's just probably done. This was a daily driver truck. They was like, fuck it, we're gonna patch it up and send it on its way, and that's what they did. I mean, and that's what I'm gonna do with these doors.
Yeah, Okay.
But they'll look good. The paint will look good. It
Okay,
won't
guys.
look all shitty.
There is 2 YouTubers that we follow on the second channel. Don't go. I mean, I'm gonna start posting more car stuff over there here soon. But here's the deal: the one guy takes pop rivets, literal pop rivets, and pop rivets stone, and then does this kind of work over that.
And the one guy, that's what I'm talking about. How thick his paint is. That's what his shit would look like. If you put a door handle or something off that car, man, I mean, it's too thick. You don't want thick paint like this.
I can't believe that. Dude, I have never seen body work like
Slick
this.
paint jobs ain't 35 layers of paint.
Dude,
it's 1 or 2 layers that's done right.
Show that. Like I've heard this shit and I've even seen it online, but I've never seen Mondo fill in a hole. Usually you think.
And then they didn't even finish the side out. I mean, when this truck was done, I mean, look at the work over there. Look at this. They never finished it out, man. They just said fuck it. They threw Bondo in it, said good enough, and painted it.
Yeah, that's still like putty.
This is like a flipper special deal, is what the fuck this truck probably was.
Yeah, but like, why wouldn't you try to like come in from the bottom? I mean, you get in right here.
For what? What do you want to do?
You need something that putty latch onto instead of just applying in the hole. Wouldn't you have put something like a backing there?
I mean, a lot of times they would use screen wire back in the day, chicken wire, rabbit wire. I mean, newspaper. I mean, I've seen all kinds of shit.
Well, that's all, you guys. That's all I want to show you. But look at this. And this is all shit underneath the paint, rust and shit.
It's bubbles, man. I mean, there was.
And look,
I already stripped the one. I mean, that 5-star 3-in-1 primer is bad shit. I mean, that's badass shit.
Look, show this right here. Look, that's an indentation. That's how thick this fucking paint is.
That shit was all stripped down to bare metal, man. And I put 2 light coats on it of that etching, and you mix it 3 different ways for 3 different things. And 553, 653. Anyway, I sprayed that shit. That shit sat out in the rain and the weather in the backyard for fucking 6 months, and there's not a speck of rust on it.
It makes me wonder what the rest of this looks like. Not in here. Let's see if it's.
I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow because I gotta get it stripped down and I can get the jam stripped and the inside of it stripped. And I mean, brown was the original color on this car. I mean, you can obviously, yeah, it's right there.
That's red.
Yeah, it's been red, but right there, that's the original paint right there. Brown.
Okay, you guys.
Shit, no, we're done.
So I'm gonna tell you something. Back to these. This is an easy way to tell the 80s truck doors. I said these are smooth. Another thing, 70s up till about 1980, you have this body line here, which after like 81 and up till 1994 did not have this body line here.
Sorry, guys, I wasn't aiming.
This right here tells you that this is a pre-80, an 80 or below.
Which the fenders she brought was newer fenders.
I got them back.
Yeah, I went and bought these off another truck at a junkyard.
Because here's why.
For him.
This truck would look odd with the 80s fucking fenders, the 80s or the 81 fenders, the 80 fucking whatever door, and then the proper bed on it. The body line is carried through the bed. It actually carries through this line right here of the truck. So I went and splurged and bought these along with dust rust-free fenders for the other truck. Which comes down to it, I wonder how much I went for a fucking door.
I'm not worried about it. I'm patching it up and sending it, dude. I mean, the other one's right in the same spot.
If this was my truck, this door would just be, I would toss it out. First of all, I'm going to put 80s doors on. You can still find these door shells solid. I mean, it'd cost you, a couple $100, but as far as that.
Man, there's a truck right here in Terrell. It's got 2 of them right now on a blue truck. The same truck them fenders come off of, dude. That truck's been sitting there at junkyard for 30 years, man. At least since the early 2000s, that truck's been sitting there. But it's rust-free because it's been sitting in a junkyard.
So if you lived, I think these came out of Kentucky. If you lived in Kentucky and you had a brown then red Dodge truck at one time, or you did this bodywork yourself, please let me know. I'd like to know what the rest of the truck looked like because that's pretty bad.
I mean, he brought me a course for it, dude. He went and bought this course for it, and the whole end of it's rotted off, man. I mean, I got it.
You guys will see that on the main video for these fenders and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just a little short and stuff.
I'm gonna work these. I'm gonna do this door tomorrow. I'll get this door stripped tomorrow because it's finally warming up in here. You can paint and a stick. I mean. And
again, you can use a pick or a screwdriver. To find holes. Just start jabbing. I mean, if the spot's bad enough, you're gonna go through.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna redo it, you might as well. I mean.
Or if you're going to, if he paid to have these painted by the guy.
Yeah, he paid. Yeah, he bought these doors and then paid the guy to spray them with these runs and shit.
I mean, take one of these with you you're going to buy a car, classic car or something, you don't want a rare earth magnet. Take your rock auto magnet.
You want something that scratch?
Yeah.
You want to scratch?
Look, that sticks there. Kind of sticks there.
Yeah, because the Bondo's thin. It's not like the Bondo's real thick there. We're making it sound like it's worse than it is. I mean, this repair would be acceptable back in the day for most body shops would have done this shit.
It sticks there, but if you go like here, point is, this won't scratch, and if there's a lot of Bondo in the car, this will not stick. It'll fall off the car.
Plastic or fiberglass or whatever.
So, this is the trick.
And this video is filmed all fucked up because I'm not a cameraman. So.
Do not take a fucking speaker magnet to your car.
No.
Don't do it.
You show up, let's just say you show up at my house to check out a car and you broke out a speaker magnet, I'd be like, you're not sticking on that car. I don't care if it's a rust bucket. You're not sticking on that car.
A speaker magnet?
It would stick.
It wouldn't do you
no good. You want something light.
Yes.
You want a light
speaker
magnet.
magnet's going to go clean through the Bondo into the fuck car.
Unless there's a
unless there's
none at all.
Bondo on it.
Yeah, unless there's no metal at all behind it. If there's any metal at all, the speaker magnet will stick. Or the bigger the magnet. I mean.
And then that put up there. But yeah, so quick one out. I'll have Dad send us thing. Bye bye.